into different parts so that we can access them more easily but also more tangibly. Affirm that your practice has begun. You're welcome to lower your gaze or close your eyes. If you keep your eyes open for a moment, just blink. A nice long juicy blink, and as you open your eyes, the muscles soften around the eyes. Your gaze is bright, it's alive, but there's a softness to it. It's a compassionate gaze. And with the same attention, with the same compassion, turn your feet a little bit out. So widen the knees. Slowly moving your feet over the surface. So just moving the feet very gently, as if you almost stuck to the floor and you're just pulling from side to side, a little bit of traction underneath the feet. And then lifting your toes, place them down. Curl your toes in as if you're trying to pick up something with your toes. And relax them back onto the floor as if they're spreading out, they're softening into. And feel how that relaxation of the feet helps you to ground. To create a sense of stability, a sense of connecting to your foundation. Take your hands and rub your hands over your knees, maybe your shins, maybe all the way down to your ankles if you can reach, over the thighs, the hips, into the inner leg, the inner knee, and then pressing your fingers into your skin. Turn your hands around, rub the backs of the hands. Notice the heat you're generating. Notice the feeling of pressure. And as you move your hands, notice the space from your hips to your armpits, how moving your arms and your hands affects the space of your side bodies. Your chest, your waistline, your torso. With a nice tall spine, broaden your shoulders, bring your hands to rest on your thighs. Notice the back of your neck, the throat, the sides of your neck. Separate your teeth, but keep your lips closed. Breathe through your nose if you can. Notice how the breath moves into the body through the nostrils. Imagining the in-breath adding softness, adding a quality of soothing. And as you exhale, imagine that exhale as a sigh of settling, an element of pleasure, of contentment. The in-breath receives, the exhale settles. Turn your palms facing up. On your next inhalation, let your arms wing out to the side, and as you exhale, bring your hands together and lift them slightly towards your heart. Doesn't have to be high. On your inhale, let your arms float out and up as if you are breathing out or airing out your armpits. The inhale floats the arms like wings. And the exhale brings the hands together and up. And you're breathing at your own rhythm. It doesn't have to be the same as mine. It most probably won't be. And even though the rhythm, the quality of breath may be different, we're still breathing together. We still have the same intention to enhance our well-being. To remain curious, to cultivate our sense of awe and wonder. The next time your arms float out, let them float a little bit higher, maybe even extending the arms. And then let them come back. Press the backs of the hands together and lift your hands as high as they would go, without any strain. Arms float out. It's as if you're discovering your wingspan. And then drawing the hands together and up, backs of the palms, touching. And 3 more. It's as if you're gliding on the breeze, the air currents. The arms out, apart. And then together and up. 1 more. Big eagle wings. And then bringing the hands together. Keep the backs of the hands together. Rotate your fingers towards your heart. Keep rotating your hands. The palms will separate and the hands will face forward. We'll reverse that, backs of the hands together. Flip your fingers towards your heart. Keep rotating until the palms touch. And then we'll reverse that, backs of the hands together, fingers towards the heart. You'll flip your hands forward, palms facing forward. And reverse, backs of the hands together, backs of the hands together, and then flip them in front of your heart, palms together. Reverse the action, backs of the hands together, flip your hands, palms facing forward. 1 more, fingers down, backs of the hands together, until eventually they flip, palms together. Hold your palms together, lift your elbows, press into your hands, pressing into your hands, keep lifting your elbows. Lift them a little bit higher, pressing into your hands. Keep pressing into your hands and lifting your elbows. And then relaxing the arms, the shoulders, the fingers. Maybe move your feet a little bit. Take your right arm out to the side, so float it up and out like a wing. And as you bring it back, bring your elbow towards your opposite knee. Out to the side, it's a big wave-like motion. And then bringing your elbow towards your opposite knee. Big arm out to the side. Elbow to the opposite knee and hold it there. Notice if you're still sitting in your right hip, so into your right buttocks or cheek, buttocks, cheek. And coming back to center. And the left arm out to the side, so a big wave-like motion. Bring your elbow towards your opposite knee. Arm out to the side, a big wave-like motion. Bring your arm to your opposite knee. And one more big arm out to the side, elbow to knee, and hold it. It doesn't have to touch, it's directional. So it's bringing the body into a forward fold and a slight rotation. Noticing your breath. Notice if your left hip lifted, maybe you can sit back into the left side. And come back to center. Take your right hand to your left knee and twist. Come back over center, left hand to right knee and twist. Come back over center, hands on your thighs. Let your hands float up about shoulder height, maybe a little lower. And then push your hands forward. Draw them back in towards your heart. And push them out to the side. Draw them back towards your heart and float them down. Right arm out to the side. Bring your elbow to your knee. Arm out to the side and back down. The other arm out to the side. Elbow to knee, so the opposite knee, arm out to the side, hand to your thigh. Float your hands up, push them forward, draw them back to your heart, out to the side as if you're pushing the curtains open. Draw your hands back to your heart and float them down. Step your right leg out to the side. Sweep your arms like eagle wings and dive forward towards your right leg, the extended leg. Lift your heart, lift your chest, open your arms. Relax your hands down and bring your right foot in. We'll repeat this. So the left leg steps out to the side. Big, big, big wave-like arms bowing forward. It's as if you are a wave and you're crashing without crashing over your front leg. It's like a wave breaking. And then lift your chest to the sky. Coming back to center, the right arm floats out, crosses over, elbow to knee. The arm floats out to the side, place it down, so hand to the thigh. Left arm out to the side, the hand crosses over, opposite knee. The hand float out to the side, so big, big, big arms. And back to center. As soon as your hands touch your thighs, float them up as if they're drifting on air. Push them forward. Draw your hands back to your heart and push out to the side. Draw your hands back to your heart and float them down. When they touch your thigh, step your right leg out to the side. Eagle arms, big wave-like motion over your leg. Lift your chest, lift your heart, open your arms. Come back to center, the hands float down, alternate your legs. Left leg steps out, big wing-like arms, drawing over your leg. Lifting your chest, lifting your heart, coming back to center. So as the hands flow down, the legs step together. Rest your hands on your thighs. Take your right hand, turn your palm facing up and stretch your arm forward as if you're giving somebody something. Take your arm all the way over the side, and once it's extended sideways, bring it overhead into a side stretch. Back over center, out to the side, forward, and draw it back. The left hand, flip your palm facing up. Extend your hand out as if you're giving something. Draw your hand out to the side, all the way overhead, coming into a side stretch. If you need to use your opposite arm against the chair for support, then do so. Come back to center, the arm moves out to the side, and then it sweeps back forward. Maybe you're receiving something, and bring it back in. Hands to your thighs. The right arm out like a wave, like a wing. Crossing over, elbow to knee. Arm out, big wave-like motion. Bring it back to your thigh. Left arm out to the side. Cross your arm over towards the opposite knee, elbow to knee. Float your arm out to the side. And bring it back to center. As soon as your hands land, float them up. Push them forward. Draw them back. Push them out to the side. Draw them back towards your heart. And float them down. When they touch your thighs, step your right leg out to the side. Spread your eagle wings. Bow forward over towards your foot. Lift your heart, lift your chest, open your arms. Let your arms flow down, come back to center. Step your right leg in, the left leg out. Bowing forward. Biggest arm motions that you can. And coming up to center, lift your heart, lift your chest, like a jubilation. And then coming back to center, step your left leg in. When your palms touch down, extend the right arm out, palm facing up, out to the side, all the way overhead, into a crescent shape, and then back to center, hand out to the side, bring it forward, and pull it back. When your palm lands, the left arm, the hand extends forward, palm facing up, out to the side, all the way overhead, stretch into your crescent shape, come back to center, the arm lowers down, palm facing up, bring your hand forward, and then pull it back, draw it back towards your leg. both palms facing down. Step your right leg out to the side. Bring your right forearm to your thigh and stretch your left arm overhead. So same arm, same leg. The leg that steps out has the arm on the thigh and extend up through the opposite arm, waistline. Make sure you're sitting into your hips. Give yourself a moment to breathe here, to be here. If this is stressful on your neck, so if you're looking straight at me, maybe you want to lower your gaze or hang your ear towards your shoulder. Maybe looking down helps. So taking the strain off the neck or the shoulder girdle, or maybe just coming back up and relaxing your hand down. Step your right leg in, step your left leg out, bring your left forearm to your left thigh, press into that forearm so it helps to lengthen your spine. Take your right arm all the way overhead, palm facing down. Imagine you hollowing out your armpit so the armpit draws back. Find a place for your eyes to rest, whether you're looking down, forward or up, or maybe relaxing your ear to your shoulder. Press into your thigh, lengthen your spine, reach through your fingers, step into your feet and sit down. Coming back over center, so reaching yourself tall, relaxing your arm down and stepping your left leg in. Extend your left leg. So again, left and right are just cues to organize ourselves. We do both sides, so I mix up my lefts and rights a lot. If you're doing the opposite side, just keep track and alternate as we go. So I've got my left leg extended. I'm pushing through my heel and flaring my toes. The leg is nice and active. It feels alive. Take your right leg and let it open up. So the knee moves to the side. My foot is active. It's flexed. My toes are spread. This leg is alive. I can feel I'm engaging through my legs. If this is relatively comfortable for you, you feel your hip can manage this position, bring it over your ankle. If you feel this is still manageable for you, maybe you can bring your foot a little bit higher towards your knee and bend your left leg. This is called a figure 4 shape. So if you're sitting in the figure 4 with your ankle over your knee, or whether you have your leg open on the floor, you have the same action in the legs. More or less, more than less, so you're good. Place your hands on your hips and gently hinge forward. If this leg is extended, really dig into your heel, so create some counterbalance to keep you from falling off your chair. Come back to center. If your legs are here, you'll change. Right leg extends, left leg opens to the side. Again, you can move your leg your left leg over the right. Maybe you've got more range of motion than you think. However you're sitting, find your hips, hands on your hips, and lean forward. Trying to keep your spine tall, so the side body is nice and long, sides of the neck long, space in the back of the neck, the throat is open, the eyes are bright, the ears are relaxed, shoulders broad. And coming back to center, we'll change the legs. The left leg is extended, the right leg is bent, externally rotated, open to the side. Take your left hand to your right knee and twist. So if your leg is bent and you're seated in a figure 4, you'll twist towards your bent knee. Coming back to center, we'll change. Right leg extends. Left leg crosses over or not. It's open to the side. Bring your opposite hand to your opposite knee, right hand to left knee, and twist. Coming back to center. Extend both legs out, dig both heels into the floor, push against the floor. So it's just enough to give you that sensation of you're sitting in your chair, you're sitting into your sitting bones. Take your arms forward, turn your palms facing down, and then lift your arms overhead and imagine you pushing up against the ceiling. Lean forward a little bit. This mimics down dog. Our relationship to gravity is a little bit different, but we have the same triangular shape. Push your hands into the sky, relax your neck, kick through your heels. And then slowly relax the arms down, relax the legs. Extend your legs again, so I'm just going to turn sideways. Extend your legs again. Extend your arms out, turn your palms facing down. Flip your palms as if you're showing stop with your hands, and then lift your hip bones. It's as if you're rocking to the back of your sitting bones. It doesn't have to be a lot. And slowly lean back. Slowly lean back. You can lift your arms up a little bit so that they're in line with the shoulder more or less. It doesn't have to be a lot. And this mimics plank pose. From your plank pose back into downward facing dog, bring your torso forward. You'll hinge forward, lift the arms, pressing to the sky. Relax your arms down, bring your spine back to neutral, bend your knees and fold forward over your thighs. If it's too far down for you, maybe you don't want to lower your head that low, for whatever reason, cross your arms and fold over your arms, really bubbling up into your back body. You're separating your shoulder blades, separating the back ribs. Breathe into your back body. The whole front body lifts into the back. Press into your feet, relax your arms and roll up. Sit nice and tall. Feel how your shoulder blades just slide back together. They slide back onto your back. The shoulders are broad. Space underneath the armpits. Your hands are resting on your thighs. Curl your toes under. Squeeze your toes towards your heels and then let them relax, let them melt out. Lift your palms up. Make a fist. Squeeze the fist quite tight. And then spread your fingers nice and wide. Make a fist, but this time bring your thumb in first, so squeezing into the thumb. And then spreading the fingers nice and wide. Flash your fingers. Shake your hands. All directions, any direction. And shake them out to the side as if you're letting go of tension. Something that you're not going to pick up as you move into the rest of your day. And placing the hands back on the thighs. If you're comfortable with closing your eyes, close your eyes or take a blink, and as you open your eyes, let your gaze be soft. Whether your eyes are open or closed, or your gaze lifted or lowered, notice your breath entering through the nostrils. And following the pathway of the breath, even if it's an imaginary pathway. Imagine tracing the path of your breath for as long as you can. Without forcing your breath in any way, you're just following the path. The inhale and the exhale. If you find your mind wandering, if it's checking an itinerary or running a movie, bring it back to trail your breath. To ride your breath. Let your mind float on your breath. The more relaxed you become, the lighter your breath will be. The more subtle it will be. And before we close the practice, turn your palms facing up, float your arms out on your next in-breath. And on your exhale, bring your arms together, so the hands together in front of your belly, backs of the hands touching. Lift your arms up, your hands up. One more, arms out like the wings of an eagle. And as you exhale, bring them together, backs of the hands in front of your heart. Keep breathing at a regular, easeful rhythm, smooth rhythm. Flip your palms so that the palms touch. You're welcome to bow your head. Acknowledge your effort, acknowledge your engagement. I bow my head to you. Thank you for joining me. May your practice be blessed.